Hey! Welcome back. Or if you're new here, you picked the right day to show up. What I'm about to tell you might change how you look at money forever. No fluff. No jargon. Just the stuff that actually matters. Let's get into it. Most people fail at budgeting. Not because they're bad with money, but because they make it so complicated they quit before they even start. There's one rule that fixes all of it. And it takes about 10 seconds to learn. It's called the 50/30/20 rule. 3 numbers. 1 salary. And suddenly, you have total clarity on where your money actually goes every single month. Meet Marcus. He earns $2,000 a month after tax. Decent money. But right now? His money has absolutely no plan. None whatsoever. Marcus gets paid. The money lands in his account. And then it just sort of disappears. Sound familiar? Yeah. That stops today. The 50/30/20 rule splits your take-home pay into 3 buckets: needs, wants, and savings. That's the whole framework, and it's simpler than you think. Bucket 1 is needs. That's 50% of your income, the non-negotiables. For Marcus, that's exactly $1,000 every month. Needs are the expenses life literally cannot run without. Rent, groceries, utilities, transport to work. The stuff that, if you skip it, everything falls apart. But not your gym membership. Not your streaming subscriptions. Those are not needs, and here's the thing, your brain will absolutely try to convince you they are. For Marcus, rent is $800. Groceries are $150. That already puts him at $950, right up against his limit. He's got $50 left in his needs bucket. A tiny cushion built right into the category. That's actually perfect. Now for the fun part. Bucket 2 is wants. 30% of your income. For Marcus, that's $600 a month. And this is guilt-free money, no, seriously. Wants are the things that make life worth living. Dining out. Hobbies. Holidays. That streaming subscription you thought was a need? It lives here. And that's totally fine. The key word is intentional. You're choosing these. You're not accidentally bleeding money out. You're spending with full permission, and that feeling is completely different. Marcus puts $400 toward dining and fun. $200 on his gym and streaming. $600 total. Clean. Deliberate. Zero guilt attached. Bucket 3 is savings. 20%. For Marcus, that's $400 every single month, quietly building something real in the background. And savings isn't just an emergency fund sitting in a drawer. It's investments. Retirement. Paying off debt faster than the minimum. Your future self is counting on this bucket more than any other. $400 a month, saved for 10 years, at an average annual return of around 7%, a long-run historical stock market average, grows to approximately $69,000. Even in a lower risk account at around 3%, you're still looking at roughly $56,000. That's money growing quietly, while you sleep. Now here's where most people push back. What if your needs cost more than 50% of your income? Completely valid question. And the answer might surprise you. If your needs are eating more than half your income, the rule doesn't fail you, it becomes a diagnostic tool. Not a stick to beat yourself with. A flashlight pointing at the real problem. It tells you exactly where the pressure is coming from. Maybe rent is too high. Maybe a side income could close the gap. You didn't know before. Now you do. The 50/30/20 rule isn't a cage. It's a compass. It shows you the direction and you adjust it as your life changes. Nobody's situation stays the same forever. Back to Marcus. He now has a plan for his $2,000. $1,000 in needs. $600 in wants. $400 in savings. Done. In seconds. He's not rich yet. But now every dollar has a job. Every dollar knows exactly where it's going. And that one shift? It changes absolutely everything. Now it's your turn. Take your monthly take-home pay. Multiply it by 0.5, then 0.3, then 0.2. 3 numbers. Write them down right now, not later. Now. 3 buckets. 1 salary. Total clarity. That's the 50/30/20 rule, and now you know exactly how to make it work for your life. That's a wrap. If this hit different, smash that like button right now. I drop a new video every single week, subscribe so you never miss one. And seriously, comment below, what is the number one money mistake you've made? I read every reply. See you next time.